Hi, thanks for tuning in. All right, so here's what we're going to talk about, all right. I've never really, I mean, I've had this in passing, but I've never really had a chance to experience this, so we're in luck. So, what I got here is a mini. So, mini bottles are a great way um to try a bunch of stuff. And if you like it, then you go, I'll get the bigger bottle. So anytime you're at your local liquor stores or bottle shops, always grab a couple of minis if you're trying to try a bunch of stuff. This one's about enough for 2 shots. So we're going to try and taste this, but this is going to be Casamigos Tequila. And this is going to be 40% alcohol by volume or 80 proof. And this one is their Blanco. All right, so that's where we got our clearness with it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and crack this open. Again, I'm a huge advocate of trying things, having a wonderful experience, and if you're someone who's really trying to have that experience, always get yourself the minis. So we'll go ahead and pour this in here. We'll just get that nice and pretty, get that opened. Yes, it looks like water, and that's perfectly okay with me. But we're going to see a couple of things. Now, me growing up as a young man, a couple of things that I know to be true. Tequila is a bad idea when you're young. There's a certain company or a brand that was always prevalent, and sometimes that smell of that particular brand has never been good. So we're going to see if that doesn't happen here. So I'm hoping for a really good experience. I'm here in Vegas, so this brand is everywhere. So we'll see if this is something that I would try out there outside the home. But we're gonna have this experience now. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna swirl it for a minute, and then herbish, plantish. It has that signature tequila smell. So everyone knows what that smell actually is. It smells like that aloe vera plant, right? It smells plantish, herbish. To me, it has this very sweet fragrance of aloe vera. That's just me. Smells moist, like it isn't brazen or dry. It's not sharp or pungent. It just seems soft to the nose. So I'm gonna go with moist. All right. So here we go. We're just gonna get a little sippy poo and just kind of work it around to see what's going on. Very pleasant. As you notice, I didn't make a face, so that represents smoothness. Now I'm getting a little bit of that numbing burning on the side of the tongues, on the tip of the tongue, which is normal. Um, it's actually sweet. Now, sweet is subjective, but it's not bitter, which would make you like it would pull away. But this is rather sweet. Um, the texture of it is a little thick, right? For me, I kind of like things that have complexity, body, like an all around experience. Like this, technically, with Blancos and all tequilas, and for me, are great mixers. It's hard to come across. I've only found a few brands that are great on their own, like a good sipping tequila. But normally we reserve that for añejo or reposados for sipping. Usually añejos are your sippers, whether you have them neat or you have a little ice with them. This is a nice sipping tequila. I'm very surprised by this because normally I like to like taste off brands or brands no one's ever heard of, or like, what's that? Where's that? Why is there dust on that bottle at, at bars and stuff? And that usually means it's like it's underrated, but it's very popular for those who know and people drink it. That's the stuff I like. I have like a very interesting palate when it comes to tasting spirits or having it when I'm out and about, right? I like quality. I don't like things that are in the mainstream. I don't like that because sometimes my palate doesn't mesh with the masses, and that's fine for me. So if you're someone who enjoys spirits or you like to sample things and you're worried about what people think or like why are you drinking that, if it tastes good, and you can afford it and it's your price point, or you splurged and it's a brand no one's ever heard of and you love that, run with that. Because baby, I'm telling you now, you don't want that experience taken away. That's what we're here for. We want that experience. So for this, I can see why a lot of people like it. I can definitely see myself sipping on this. Could I mix it? Sure. Would that be a good thing? In my opinion, no. I think if you find something that's enjoyable for sipping and leisure instead of crushing it, yeah, we could have done some shots. Boom, party up, let's go. But it's not what it's about. I mean, I got to spend my hard-earned money, and I don't want to down it like that. I want to have a good time. I want my money to work. I want to make that money work. And this, if you have a chance to pick up a bottle and you're a person who loves tequila, I think this is great for sipping. This is surprisingly really good. Taste-wise, nice. Phenomenal. Is there complexity? Absolutely. What does it taste like? Tequila. Well crafted tequila. And I know you're like, well, what are blah, 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 blah. Not about that. The experience is, can I sip on it or do I need to shoot this? You can sip on this. Of course, you can add whatever you want to it. You can make different types of mixed drinks. This would add that complexity and that texture. But as a standalone tequila, right on and spot on. And until next time, guys, cheers. Thanks for watching.